Here's another update to the GTD blueprint to make it a little more scalable and maintainable. So under daily review, currently yours is probably set up like this here, where you let me delete this here with the trash. You create new, and the startup checklist says change the name of the page to today's week. Well, this is the title for the page. There's several problems with this here. This should be unique. The title of a page should be unique for several reasons. One, it's best practices when you have a database and you have a list of items in the database. The name should be unique. And the other problem is it's also very manual. And just typing in like Tuesday doesn't actually mean anything, because there's a Tuesday every week. There's a Tuesday. You know what I mean? So what's better is if this would be something that is unique, obviously something that is today's date. So thankfully this is so simple. I'm not sure why I didn't set this up originally. Maybe it wasn't possible. I don't actually know when this feature came into Notion. But we can do something like adding the date dynamically with today. And now if it's spelled out today, but if I click on it, it actually is the date. It is today's date. And then if I would do one for, let's say I did one let's say I did one yesterday. So if I would change this would be the Monday one. It'll say yesterday. You can see it update over here. So it's just very dynamic. And if you do go to the entire list of daily review, which I don't have that many in here, but if I would have, let's create a new one here, and let's call this one, let's say this one was last Monday. It'll say last Monday, and eventually, once we get far enough back, if I go to this one, it'll say February 2nd. Once it gets past, last Wednesday, it also works in the future too, next Tuesday or whatever. Anyway, so this is very easy to set up in our template, so that we don't actually have to change today's date anymore, or the day. It will just automatically be what it should be. So first, I'm just going to delete these, and let's go and edit our template for the daily review. So you can do it from here. I'm just going to go back to the main GTD page, because that's probably where you're going to be. And then you can just click over here. Let's edit this one here. So edit, and then instead of weekday, I'm just going to change this to today. Whoops, not Reuben. Today. And now, and we can keep this in there as well. I'm going to change the startup checklist, because we no longer need to do this. Delete that. And the rest of those I'll leave as they are. So now if I go in here, create a new one, it will just be today, and we're all set. Now, you could argue this is kind of redundant to have the entry date here, and the name is the date as well. You could delete this. I'm going to keep it in here just as I'm going to keep it in here. You can delete it if you want to. I'm just going to keep it in here, at least for now. But yeah, one of the cool things with this is that now you could ask your AI, hey, what was my brain dump for last Wednesday? Or did I ever have a brain dump where I talked about X? And then it's much better and easier for it to know what you're talking about. It probably would have still worked because you had the entry date there. It probably would have understood what you're getting at. But anyway, that's it. Very simple update, but one that is a good quality of life update as well. So that's it. If there's any questions, please let me know.